Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to be here. Thank you very much for inviting. Thank you for that introduction. I think it is very embarrassing when your speech is going to be shorter than the introduction. My congratulations to Datamate for completing the first 25 years of the journey. It is absolutely phenomenal. I always say that entrepreneurship is a marathon. It is not a sprint. When I talk to youngsters today who come into my office with ideas, the first advice I give them is that, how many years of your life are you going to put into this idea? How many years are you going to give? And most people will say 5 years, 10 years, and I tell them that, you're talking to somebody who put in 36 years of my life for one single organization. And that is what it takes to build an organization. So, my first order of business, congratulations to the management, the founders, the people behind Datamate, and to each and every one of its employees. You have done something which very few people have done. And when I look back at and I believe that the original founders are still around in Datamate. When I was returning from Infosys, I was looking around for companies where founders have stayed together for very long period of time. In the case of Infosys, it was 36 years, 1981 and 2014. So 35 years, or 34 years. In the case of Datamate, it is now 25 years. This is a phenomenal achievement. Most often, the first thing which happens when the company becomes successful is the founders will split. That is the first thing which happens. Ego comes into play. How do you share the credit? Who is in the limelight? Who will get the benefit? And that is where the trouble starts. So it's a phenomenal achievement for the founders who stay together. In fact, I am hoping that you will not beat us, because the record is still with us at 34 years. So I am hoping that you will. So it is very, very hard, and I think you have done something, as I said, which very few people have done in the history of India, anywhere else in the world. I also want to congratulate the families. My experience at Infosys always has been that the people who succeed well, actually I look at my own family, my own wife and my own family. I was able to do what I did purely because the family supported me. I've seen many people who are absolutely brilliant, who has all the commitment, who is willing to put in 100% of effort towards an enterprise, but still failing because the family support is not there. If you are a part of an organization which is growing, if you are part of an organization which is aspiring to do big things, there is a lot of sacrifice to be made. I am sure that many of the senior managers here, many of the founders have worked midnight oil many times in the last few years. And your families have been a pillar of strength for all of you. So I also want to thank the families and congratulate each and every one of you for achieving this milestone. I think it deserves a huge applause. Now I was thinking about what to speak in such an occasion because you have done most of the things which I have done in one way or other. That means I am maybe slightly different scale, but scale doesn't matter because the complexity still would be the same. So you have done many things which I would have done in my career of 34 years. So I reflected back on what happened at Infosys. And the moment like today, which is a seminal moment in your history, happened to Infosys, not when it was 25 years, but when it was 23 years. This was in 23 years, 2004. That was a major milestone for Infosys. A lot of people have heard about Infosys, a lot of people talk about Infosys, a lot of people read about Infosys, but if you look at it, you will find that the history is only about the last 20 years, maybe even 15. 1999, that is when the history of Infosys starts. That is not true because it started in 1981. So by the 1999, almost 19 years was over. So the seminal point in Infosys history happened in 2004 when Infosys achieved its first $1 billion. So it took 23 years to get to $1 billion. 23 years it took, and it was a completely different world. And I think Datamate also started in a similar situation because in 1992, India was not even liberalized. I think it was just getting liberalized, 1993, right? So it was not even liberalized. So when Infosys started in 1981, Datamate started in 1992, the country was a very different place. I don't know how you convinced your parents that you are going to do this crazy thing. I had a very hard time. And I went back to my father and said, I'm doing a government job and doing something which nobody has done before. My father said, what are you trying to do? So I'm sure, I don't know how you convinced, but it was not today's world. It was a very different world. So you started out in a time when it was very unpredictable, very tremendous lack of support. There was really, I don't think you would have gotten any support. Because it would have been, as we said, software was something soft. So it was a completely different. So it takes enormous amount of courage to run this journey. So in the case of Infosys, 2004 was a seminal year. It was a year in which Infosys achieved the first $1 billion. So when I look at your journey, I think today is a seminal day. When you have completed 23 years, you have an enormously impressive client list, 400 people in hospitality, healthcare, and about close to 100 people in hospitality. I think it's a phenomenal list of customer base. Now, in the case of Infosys, the next 23 months, so Infosys crossed, we always say this, Infosys took 23 years to complete or to be $1 billion. But in the next 23 months, Infosys achieved $2 billion. So it was really a tipping point in the history of Infosys when we crossed the $1 billion. And I think what had happened was that by the time we crossed the $1 billion, I think we have dotted a lot of the I's and crossed a lot of the T's. We had put in the foundation for growth. We had built in the systems for growth. At that point in time, Infosys had only 20,000 people. So in your case, in the product industry, the number of people in the scale of people are very different. In service industry, it is number of people in many ways is directly proportional to the revenue. So the more number of people you have, the more revenue you will have. So Infosys had a strength of 20,000 people. By the time I retired, that was 180,000 people. That means in the next 10 years, not even 10 years, actually next 10 years, it went up by approximately 10 times. But that happened on the foundation which was laid before 2004. So I'm sure in your case also you are at the same point in time that you have laid the foundation. You have laid the foundation for the next 10 years, next 20 years, where the scale will take off. You have crossed the tipping point and now you will be, similar to Infosys, I'm hoping that you will be in a journey of enormous growth and scale. And your product is mature, your customer base is strong, you have a committed customer base, which means that you can now move on to the next phase of your journey, just like what happened to Infosys. I am sure that both organizations have many similarities. Infosys ran this marathon on the founders who stayed together for many, many years. A set of employees which was hugely committed towards the organization. I always talk about the strength of the founding team, which is I think very similar here and in Infosys. And we had an idea, you had an idea, and I think that idea also is very, very important. But execution is the key to any idea, and I think that has happened in both the cases. Now, when I look at the next 10 years of Infosys, I think three things happened to Infosys. And that is what I will touch upon a bit, because probably that is where some learnings can be shared. Number one, I think by 2004, as I said, we were 20,000 people, and we created I think Infosys had this huge vision that we will be $10 billion by 2010. We did not achieve it. But we created this audacious goal with huge aspirations. saying that, okay, you have $1 billion in 2004, you will be $10 billion in 2010. It did not happen. I think it will happen by 2020, I think. No. It has crossed $10 billion now. But by creating that audacious goal, by creating this huge aspiration, it is like aiming for the sun. We created enormous amount of momentum in the organization. We created a huge rallying cry for everyone to work together. We created a huge, huge energy. And along with that, so one thing about Infosys that I think about Datamate also is that whatever we plan to do, we execute. So the execution of the $10 billion plan also started. So we started building campuses, so Mysore got created. Mysore was our training center where we could train. In 2002, the training center started, and then we said, okay, if we have to build $10 billion by 2020 to 2010, we have to train 15,000 people every minute. So we built this huge training center in Mysore, which is probably the largest training center in India, with a capacity of 15,000 residential rooms. Right? Then we built, I'm sure some of you have seen our campuses in Mysore, in Pune, in Chennai, in Trivandrum. So the machinery got created and it started churning. So I think it is important to have an audacious goal, it is important to have a monumental aspiration, and even if you miss it by a few years, you are still okay. As long as you are executing towards it. That is one. Second is that be executed. Infosys has always believed in execution. So execution is always the key. So we really executed to the plan. We really executed. So even though we did not reach $10 billion by 2010, as I said, by 2014 when I retired, it was close to 200,000 people, which means the number of people went up by 10 times. And the revenue also went up by 10 times. And the number of customers went up by 10 times. The number of countries in which we operated went up by 10 times. And that is very important, to build that momentum. So, number one is to have an audacious goal, a huge aspiration, because you have laid the foundation. It is time for you to have that kind of a goal and aspiration, I don't think. And you have been courageous so far, so there is no reason why you shouldn't be. Number two is to execute towards that plan, execute towards it in different ways. Right? In Infosys case it was one way, in your case it would be another way. And I think the third, and two more points, the third one was being innovative. I think Infosys was extremely innovative over the next 10 years. We reinvented ourselves every 3 years. I used to say this, people say, Shibu, you had this career of 36 years and with one single company. First of all, I actually took sabbatical and worked somewhere else. But more importantly, even when I was in Infosys, I think my job changed every 3 years. Because Infosys changed every 3 years. The strategies changed every 3 years. The services changed every 3 years. So just after 2004, Infosys expanded its service lines to include independent validation, infrastructure management, business process management. Then just after 2004, I think we acquired a company in Australia and went in a very strong manner into Australia. So every 2 or 3 years, I think Infosys innovated in one dimension or another. Whether it is a service dimension, whether it is a geographical dimension, whether it is the customer dimension, relationship dimension, in every one of those dimensions. And in your case, we had Pinnacle as a product, but in your case, I think it's innovation of the product, whether it is in the technology side, whether it is in the functional side, whether it is in the usability side, and also in the customer relationship side. So I think innovation becomes very important. And I think that has to continue. Lastly, the fourth point I want to talk about was resilience. And I think some of it was talked about here. We will have good times and bad times. Infosys had its fair share of bad times after 2004. Just after 2004, with this $10 billion aspiration, we were on the execution path, and 2008 happened. A company which used to grow 35% to only 20 to 25% year on year went down to some 4.5%. We still grew by 4% in 2008, but the growth just plummeted into 4%. And then in 2011 also, Infosys went into this huge issue with the Department of Justice in US. There was an investigation initiated by the Department of Justice that went into another tailspin, took 2-3 years to fix. So even at Infosys we have seen fair share of ups and downs, but the organization has been extremely resilient. I always remember Mr. Murthy once told me, I was upset about something, and Mr. Murthy said, Shibu, always remember, if one child is sick, the parent cannot be nervous, because the other child will also feel nervous. So when the child is sick, the leadership has to stay its place and be absolutely courageous. I always remember this. So being in this kind of business, being in the leadership position and being running an organization like this, because in the time of turmoil, in the time of struggle, in the time of challenges is when the strength has to come around. And I am sure that in the next 10 years, you will experience these 4 factors. Number 1, I think it's important to have a leadership goal. Number 2, it is important to execute towards it, and I'm sure you will continue to innovate. I think you have innovated for the last 25 years. Probably the speed of innovation will continue to go up. And you will have your fair share of good times and bad times. And I think you need to be resilient to have that same journey, similar like Infosys. So I think those were the 4 points I wanted to share. Once again, my congratulations to all of you. It is, remember, I have not met many companies which have achieved the 25 years. And I've met a lot of startups, I work with a lot of startups. There are very, very few companies which will really achieve this kind of a milestone. So again, congratulations. Thank you very much for inviting me.